Hi, my name is Mattias. I'm 31 years old, and I have been changed by the good news of Jesus. What was I like before I understood the good news of Jesus? I grew up in a Christian home, and so I knew the good news about Jesus for a long, long time. But it wasn't until I understood it that I started to change. And when I was younger, I used to struggle a lot with perfectionism. And this showed up in a lot of different ways. I had a lot of anxiety when I was forced to speak in public. I remember having to get exemptions for school projects. Um, I always needed things to be done just right. A bit of a funny example maybe is when you used to have to do those title pages for a book or something in elementary school. I remember just spending hours and hours drawing and coloring these title pages, and I had been up later than my bedtime trying to get this thing done. And I remember I colored out of the lines, and I was so mad that I had messed it up that I just tore the whole thing up and I had to start over again. And that was my life. I was just under this weight of perfectionism, and everything for me was a performance. Everything was an opportunity to showcase who I was, and I felt that I needed to perform well in order for people to like me. How has the good news of Jesus changed me? Well, previously, everything for me was a performance, and so I was just crushed by the weight of anxiety, of needing to perform, to always be my best, to never make a mistake. But when I finally understood that my worth and my value wasn't based on what I could do, but on what Jesus had done for me, it changed everything for me. It wasn't like it was an instant change, but I started to realize that because of that truth, that I'm valued and loved by God, and it's been shown to me through Jesus' death for me on the cross. I knew that I didn't have to perform anymore in order to impress anybody, and it just took a huge weight off of me, and that weight of perfectionism was gone. Knowing that Jesus has died for me and that my worth and value isn't tied up in what I can do for myself, and it's made an incredible transformation in my life. And I have a freedom to speak about myself in front of people, to try my best and not worry about failure. It's not that I never struggle with failure, but it's entirely different experience for me now. And now I even I speak in front of people for a living. I'm a youth pastor, and I get to share my life and my story, and I speak week after week to teenagers and others as well. And I get to share my story, and it's an incredible privilege. And I'm so thankful that Jesus loved me enough to die for me, and um, yeah, that I have freedom from perfectionism because of him. My name is Matthias, and this is the story of how the good news of Jesus changed and transformed my life.